Good evening. I have a ghost story for you. It's recent. And as you know, most of you, that I was in the hospital for the last 30 days. It's pretty damn rough. I hallucinated. I tried to run away a few times. Mind you, I don't remember any of this. But before I had my surgery and before I went ding ding, a friend of mine, someone I was married to for a very short time, and probably one of the greatest artists in Kirkland, Washington's history, was Robert Hamilton. He could copy Gary Berthoud's magic of Bill the Cat, opus, and the wonderful creations of Mr. Berthoud. But he also did his wildlife pictures of the eagle and the lion. My two favorite that he made sure he drew for me all the time. He was special. He and I had a special relationship. We should not have remained married, but yet we should have, because we laughed all the time. We were friends. It was crazy. But we missed physical affection. He finally told me, he said, "I'm not gay." Years later, I'm asexual, he says, and I love you, but I just am not interested in that. And he was right. He had a good heart. He made people laugh, and I'm telling you, the guy was a big magnet. One of his friends one time during a dinner party called him Bobby's harem. There was a lot of women there, and they all were there for Bobby. And I was the one that was engaged to him. It didn't bother me. It just didn't bother me. He was a very nice man. We'd probably still be married today if I would have had more understanding. But I have his paintings, his drawings. He gave me the first originals of everything. He said, "I know you'll take care of these." And I will. It was amazing, the life of an artist. There's so many stories about this guy. It was wonderful and colorful. And he was in Vietnam. Well, on the Navy in Vietnam, across from it, saying hi. And every now and then he would talk about the sun, but he didn't see much. And he finally signed him over to his wife for her to have her present husband adopt the child. So I will acknowledge that child for Bobby, because he did care. He really did. What he didn't know was I had so many kids that weren't mine, that were mine, that I had coming in and out, homeless, and oh Lord. It would make any roommate go It was hard on him. It was hard on anybody. It would be hard on God. Oh, my lifestyle. I was bohemian. He was the artist that should have been bohemian, but he was a very quiet man. Keep it up, kitty cat. Hey, cat, stop. So, my love to Mary all of his nephews and their children. I believe they had a good bunch. They're a good breed of people. Bobby Smith's family were really good people. What I don't know was fiancé, Kathy Loomis. I acknowledge you, and I'm really sorry for your loss, because that. But I also give you love and respect for helping with his mom. That's important. And I'm glad that Mary is being taken care of by a good woman. What a few years, hey? I love the portrait he painted of you, Antoinette. And this scary front cover page of Halloween a year ago. Someone called me after July 6th. I had heard that Robert had died. Nothing I could do about it. It was a couple weeks later, and the phone rang. And it was Bobby. I go, for when I was stunned, and they go, Robert, you're supposed to be dead. And he said, excuse me. And then we both started laughing. I go, oh my gosh. He says, it's a mistake. Ignore anything. He says, you know how silly things can get. He asked me about my health, which has not been good. He asked me how the boys were and had their ages. He was there. We talked forever about mint. We talked. I don't know what happened in the middle of July or towards the 1st of August. It's happened to me before. But to my Bobby, thank you for the goodbye. Sweet dreams.